These two. Yeah. You hot stuff, ain't you? Y'all are in low. Don't be reaming them in low. I said, y'all are in low. Yeah, you're in low.
Do you want me to look at the front?
No, I just want the video. When we get down here at the bottom of the creek, I'll get out and kind of walk and let you guys go over a couple of different things. And that way they can see the height difference from the 29s to 27s and stuff like that. Professional race car driver right here. This is my cousin and the one behind us. Do a little comparison for you guys so you can see the difference in the Can-Am and the Polaris on trails.
Like we need to get like a bunch of gravel or something.
When you get to the top right here, just stop. I'll walk down and get under it and video the ground clearance. There's a big old like jagged pointed rock there.
Am I in four-wheel drive and everything good to go?
No, whenever you want to put it in full drive, you're just going to hit this switch right here, all the way to the top. One in the middle locks your rear, and then all the way up locks it in full-wheel drive. You can go ahead and stop right here, put it in full-wheel drive, and I would put it in standard mode, and it'll kind of... Go ahead and lock your rear and your full-wheel drive on there.
I thought I did.
It's these two together, and it'll show you right here. Rear's locked, now you got it in full-wheel drive. See this? Rear's locked, full-wheel drive front. Those should be lit up too.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the Polaris down first. Hope not, but no, I don't think so. These are some trails behind our house. It goes all the way down the lake. You guys can see in some other videos also where we've come down here 2 or 3 times in the 2021 Defender. Laura. Follow where she goes. Go off of the dip right here. I'll guide your tires and tell you where to go. So we're going to take the Polaris first. See how much it flexes. All right. Put it in low. All right. Turn your tires this way a little bit. Now come forward. Now turn your tires this way a little bit. All right, now come forward. Come forward. Come forward. All right, whoa. All right, now slowly turn them back this way. Whoa, now come forward, slow. Come forward real slow. There we go, got a little tip. You're good, I promise you. Huh? Just turn this way and come up through here a little bit. Try to slow it down as much as possible when you're coming through those so I can really get how each tire. All right, that's good right there. Let me move this out of the way and Alan can come through. All right, go ahead and go forward. Just go pull up there out of his way. Thanks, son. All right, you're good right there. All right, come on forward, Al. Bird pooped on my Defender. Now this one's got 27-inch tires, so it's going to come up quite a bit more because of the ground clearance. All right, hold on a minute. You see that back tire is off the ground. All right, come on through. Now slow down when your tire comes off the ground up here. Now they really about the same. Polaris and the Can-Am both really didn't come off the ground that much at all that way.
I was only at 4 PSI.
Where you want me to go?
We're gonna go out and about down here.
You want me to come down the creek and out up there?
Yeah, but I just stay as close to over there, and I'm just gonna show the ground clearance difference. Come forward. Turn this way. Straight forward. Now just follow the trail up through there. gears on it, like the Defender has the little gears where you can see it on here. You got to look in the Polaris up here or right here, and it's just not as convenient. I'll tell you what though, this 22 is so much better than our 19 was. I can tell, like in the driving of it, the clutch on it and everything, just a lot smoother, grabs quicker. Before y'all go through this dip up here, I'm gonna video. Let me move this out of the way and I'll just walk up there. And nothing we're videoing is anything crazy or anything that you would have that much trouble with. It's just showing how they maneuver and how they work. Both of them are great machines, but I've never seen that many videos comparing these high-end models. Both of them, the four-wheel drive slipped a little bit right here. You can see in the video if you watch real slow because the front left tire had to grab before the right one. But they seemed about the same to me. I'm sure you can drive them and tell a little bit of difference in them. You want me to drive to the... All right, I'll drive to that little part.
Do you want me to stay out? Do you want me to be out of the car?
No, you can get in here.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard. They are up here.
No, that's what I was saying. They're on the shift lever, but
I didn't look at it either. I keep looking at the dash.
from you driving that one a lot on the trails compared to this Polaris, what do you think? It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell any difference.
Yeah.
I feel like this one's a little more narrow, which I like because I can't judge the width very well.
Narrower, and you can tell that like in the cab, and when you're steering it and stuff, you can feel.
Tell where the trail was, could you?
Yeah, we can switch right now, and you can drive this one with me. Let's switch now.
Alright, we're gonna switch drivers. So he did test out the Ranger. Sounds good.
Hey, Alan, when we get up here, anywhere you think you can pull over, where'd you go?
He's in the back.
Oh, all right. Whenever you think you can pull over, just pull over. I didn't wipe that windshield. You wipe it. Stupid!
Quit, hun. just stop spraying washer fluid.
Alan had the heat on it here.
Oh, I'll tell you what. When you plop down in here compared to there, it's like luxury.
Oh, I know. It feels so much nicer in here.
So much nicer in here. I fully have made my decision off just comfort and looks, because I like the Can-Am better. Definitely want to keep the
I'm with you
Can-Am.
on that. This steering in this seems a little more. It takes less resistance to turn the wheel in this compared to that one.
Yeah. Oh, it just feels like we just got in from a Honda to Lexus or something.
Well, I want to try to keep our bias out of it.
Okay, all
It's
right.
hard to tell from a video, so it's hard not to give opinion. But
I'm sorry for my
I'm a
opinion.
Can-Am fan. That's okay. We'll consider you third party right
Okay.
now. We'll see what Alan thinks.
Okay.
He's never been in.
As far as like the outside and like how they.
I'm not sure if I don't like the Can-Am look better. I used to think because the doors were painted on the Polaris that it looked more finesse, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the front end on this one better than I do that one.
I think it looks tougher. But I don't know if that's just me saying that because I like the color of this Can-Am.
Oh, I know. I love that stone gray. It's absolutely beautiful.
I think you could turn the windshield wiper off. But for me, the seats being comfy are everything.
These seats are, I mean,
As comfy as they.
yeah, I mean, there's so much more of a plush feeling and a contour to your body 100 times better. And that Polaris is a 2022. It has the contoured seats in it.
Oh,
What are you doing?
trying to shift. You can't see it on the dash. You have to lean up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what you're.
I'm gonna let you drive over this.
All right.
Just kind of show them. You can just scoot over.
I just go straight. I don't come.
Yeah, but just pull up and I'll get back in with you after a few seconds. I just want to show this little drop here. All right, go ahead. It doesn't matter where you go off. It's not nothing major. Just show the height difference. Both of these are so similar in color. Got me hiking this whole trail. No, you good. There's nothing. Okay, all right. She's still a little nervous driving on some of this stuff.
There's an instrument down there.
Is there?
Right in the hose.
So far, the air conditioner works better here too, it feels like. I don't know, that one. I've seen some of them that they haven't worked it well, they needed Freon, kind of like our 21 did, so maybe that's the reason. But this thing's like a freezer blowing out of it.
Have you seen? I remember with the was it a 2019
watch the tires and see how long it takes them to kind of lock up and grab and go.
Lock up and grab and go. I don't know if you were able to see that, but I videoed the tires. That seems smoother.
Did you let one tire hit first? Okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted one tire to hit. That way they could see the four-wheel drive trying to grab and go. Could you tell it in the front wheels?
Kinda. That one seemed to do better on it.
Yeah, the Polaris. That's what I think. I think that the Polaris, the locker in the front actually grabs a whole lot quicker than the Can-Am. The Can-Am almost takes a half a wheel turn for it to lock its front wheels, and then you'll see it kind of hit and grab and then go. But the 27s compared to the 29s, like when we put 30s on there, you hardly ever have to use the four-wheel drive in comparison to when you do if you've got bigger tires. The bigger tires make the four-wheel drive system not have to work near as hard. All right, let's go.
What do you think, Alan?
What he said. Man.
Here is one thing that's annoying about the Can-Am. I don't know which engineer decided it was a good idea, but none of them, the front window, that's the front window, look at that. That's as far as it'll go down. Every one of them we've had's like it. I mean, you go to lay your arm on it, it just feels weird. It's like right there in your arm span.
A thing that I don't like, a mommy concern, is in the Can-Am, they have...
This is the Can-Am.
I know, I'm going to show
Oh,
what
okay.
I don't.
Show the
I
difference.
like that you have to hold it like this to get out. We have a...
Go show them the Polaris.
We have a 3-year-old who rides with us, who we put in a car seat in the back. And for an adult, this is super convenient. But for a kid, this is like a fun button, and it pops open super easy. And he will sit there and push his hand and hold it back, and just very simple. Super nice for an adult, but for a kid, he could open these doors. If there was a child lock on it or something, it would be nicer.
Oh, mamacita. Show them right here what we was talking about. See how it shows the gears right here? It's just so much quicker because you know exactly where you're going to, and it's notched.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I liked that until I was in there.
They both got their pros and cons. I mean, a lot of it's going to come down to the user, but I think for the average family person, they're going to prefer the Can-Am if they drive both. Just personal opinion. Try not to give too much bias right now.
I don't really feel like we're that biased.
No, we're not. We don't really care. I mean, we get to buy a new one all the time. But for a lot of people, they're buying these and keeping them, 3, 4, 5 years. I've seen some of those guys on the forums, and they'll have... I seen one there that had 11,000 and something miles, which is
Goodness.
a lot on a V-twin, or I feel like it is.
They're having a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, kudos to them.
Kinsley might want to fiddle.
Yeah, I figured she did. And I wanted to get Alan's initial thoughts from driving both of them. Hey, I wanted to get your initial thoughts where you've drove both of them. Just what do you, what's pros, what's cons, what do you feel like?
In this one, I feel like I'm sitting up higher and forward. It seems like you're relaxed more in the seat of that one. I hate the gear shifter in this.
That's what we said too. The thing that bothered us was you can't see your gears and it's just straight up and down, so you don't know where you're at any point.
Yeah.
And you can so easily put it in the wrong gear compared to that one. But just the driving of it, I feel like they're so comparable driving.
Oh yeah.
But that one's way more comfortable.
Way more comfortable. The suspension, I couldn't tell much of a difference.
No.
It seemed like you was talking about, this one locks in a lot quicker.
It does.
No hesitation. That one's got a little bit of a slip.
It's almost a half a second before it catches.
Yeah, and I could actually watch your front wheel when you went sidling.
Doing that turn. Yeah.
Watching it catch, and this one seems like it grabs immediately.
Yeah. Now, both of us, this is my cousin, both of us had matching Maverick turbos, so we've dealt with the Visco lock for a long time, and we've had Polarises, we've had Hondas, Yamahas. Neither one of these have a, true 100% locker. But from everything I've experienced, the Polaris front locker is almost instantaneous. It to me, it works better, and I like the Polaris front diff better than I do the Visco lock. And I think anybody that runs these and truly tests them will say the same thing. I mean, it's hard to put it in video and show you the difference, but it's so much quicker to lock up than the Can-Am. And as far as if you're getting your tires off the ground and you've only got one touching.
Biggest thing I realized when I got in the Polaris is I thought I was going to have to start sitting down to pee.
But you guys can see, I'll show you some more of the back ends and stuff and the pictures. Both are excellent machines. Can't go wrong. We just prefer the Can-Ams, especially when you put 30-inch tires on them. The Visco, it just makes it 100 times better then. You can buy lockers to put in these. I don't know why they haven't put the smart lock in them. That blows my mind. The actual cabin space feels roomier and
I felt a little more like claustrophobic in there.
yeah, both of them. If you was on real narrow trails, you might navigate easier if you just jumped into both of them and had never driven one or the other. But I think once you get used to either one and then you had to choose as far as ergonomics and everything. People would always choose the Can-Am, but you know, everybody's got their preference. Some people are, you know, extremely diehard Polaris fans and won't use anything else. I'm all about new stuff. I mean, they both go extremely well from the factory. This one is definitely louder in the cab, and I've always said that. If you get this up on the highway and you're running 55 mile, you can't have a conversation in the cab.
I just noticed that, and that's kind of mid-range RPM. It's like 4,500 to 5,000
Yep.
when it starts really humming.
And I think it's because on the Maxes, the battery hole, this one's whole cab is sealed off from front to back. This one has a huge hole under the back seat for the battery and all that, and it's not sealed from the motor back, and the motor almost sits directly under the back seat. Whereas the Defender, the motor is completely sealed off from the cab, and there's no motor sound that comes through.
Definitely a difference.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always said too, and I noticed a lot of people on the forum said that the 21s and 22s had gotten better, but that one to me is just as loud as our 19. You know, her dad got a 2021, and I remember as soon as we got back in it, we was like, goodness, these are still so loud. You know, I don't know what the, you know, difference is and stuff, but you'll see when we get back, we'll run 45, 50 mile an hour, and you see what it sounds like in there, and tell me when we get up here. Side-by-side convo.